Now let us see about Amra Leela, that is mango and miracle. Once a parcel of 300 good mangoes was received at Shri. It was sent from Goa by a Mamlatdar. Mamlatdar is a position held by government officers on keeping land records for common citizens, named Reale to Sai Baba in the name of Shama. When it was opened, all the mangoes were found to be in a good condition. They were never given in Shama's charge, and only 4 were retained and placed in the Kolapa, that means a pot, a possession of Shri Baba. He said that these 4 fruits are for Damona, let them lie there. This Damona had 3 wives. According to his statement mentioned, he had not 3 but 2 wives only. He had no issue. He consulted many astrologers and find himself studied some extent about astrology and found that there was a Papi, that is inauspicious planet in his horoscope. There was no prospect of any issue to him. But he had great faith in Baba. When he went to Shri 2 hours after the receipt of mango parcel for worshipping, he said, though other people are looking for the mangoes, they are Damyas. Damya is a short form of Damu he whose they all should eat and die. Damu on hearing these words were first shocked, but Mahalspati, devotee, explained him that the death means title self or egos and not of your body or soul. Said, accept the fruits and eat them. But Baba said to him, do not eat yourself, but give them to your junior wife. This mango has 4 miracles, will give 4 sons and 4 daughters. This was done, and ultimately, in due course, it was found Baba's words turned out to be true against those of astrologers. Baba's speech specialized and established its efficacy while he was living in the flesh, but wonder of wonders, it did the same even after his passing away. Baba said, believe me, though I pass away, my bones in my tomb will give you hope and confidence. Not only myself, but my tomb would be speaking, moving, and communicating with those who would surrender themselves wholeheartedly. Do not be anxious that I would be absent. You will hear my bones speaking and discussing your welfare. But remember me always, believe in me and the soul, then you will almost benefited. Now let us read about the prayer. Hemapanta, who closes this chapter with a prayer. O Sai Sadguru, the wish fulfilling tree of bhaktas, let us never forget and lose sight of your feet. We have been troubled with the ins and out, that means birth and death, in this samsara, all the worldly desire. Now free us from this cycle of birth and death. Restrain us from the outgoing of our senses to their objects and introvert, and bring us face to face with Atma, that is the soul. As long as this outgoing tendency to the senses and the mind is not checked, there is no prospect of self realization. Neither son nor wife nor friend will be of any use in the end. It is only you who will give us salvation and happiness. Destroy completely our tendency for discussions and other evil matters. Let our tongue get a passion for chanting your name. Drive out our thoughts, good or otherwise. Make it forget our bodies. and do away with our egoism. Make us ever remember your name and forget all other things. Remove the restlessness of our mind and make it steady and calm. If you just clasp us, the darkness of night of our ignorance will vanish, and we shall live happily in your light. That you made us drink the nectar of your miracles and awakened us from our slumber, and that is only possible due to your grace and our store of merit in past lives. One day, Damuanna says that he was sitting near the feet of Baba with along many people, and during this, his brain got two questions. The first question is, there are so many people around Baba and all they want to get benefited. Is it possible? In this, he got the answer that look at the mango tree in blossom. If all the flowers brought fruit, what a splendid crop it would be. But do they? No, not at all, my friend. Most fall off by the wind or other calamities. Very few remain. Similarly, question number 2. If Baba were to pass away, how hopelessly adrift I would be, and how am I to fare then? To this, he got replied, he would be with me when I am there with my thought of him. That promise he had kept up before 1918, this year, and has been keeping after that too. He is still with me, he is still guiding me. This was about 1910 and the 11th year, when brothers separated from me and my sister died, and there was a theft of police inquiry, all of which incidents upset me very much. When my sister died, my mind was much disappointed. I did not care by life and enjoyment. When I went to Baba, his pacified words and updeshas made me eat feast of Puran Poli. Puran Poli is sweet chapatis at Appa Kulkarni's house and get passed with sandal. There was a theft in my house. A 30 years friend of mine stole my wife's jewel box, including her auspicious nose ring. I wept before Baba's photo. The next day, the man returned the jewel box and prayed for pardon. So this was the end of the chapter 25. Bow down to Shri Sai. Please continue to reading chapter 26. Wonderful readings.